Hey, what's up everyone? My name is PersNikity and welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. This is the I Am the Night mode permadeath difficulty. We are approaching Pioneer Bridge where we have to do some stuff and things and take down Firefly, so a cutscene's about to happen and I will see you a little bit after that.
Set the timer. We'll blow them all to hell.
Gordon would never order a breach if he knew about Firefly's bombs. I've got to stop him before he sends his men into a trap.
Dispatch, this is Marine 4. Where's the tactical command post? We're supposed to report to Gordon.
ECP is inside the center pillar at the base of...
He's a cop, Harvey. He'll do his...
Don't send in your men. Firefly has the bridge rigged with explosives.
Show yourself!
Brandon and Gordon, we're in place.
You have a go.
No! Call them back. If Firefly blows the bridge, there's no telling how many will die.
You're the reason those people are in danger. He's doing this for the bounty on your head. Give yourself up!
I'm going to bring in Firefly myself. Don't send anyone else in until I tell you it's safe.
You'll stay the hell out of this! You hear me? Damn it. Anyone have eyes on Brandon? All units maintain. No one else goes in without my order.
Let me get this straight. The bombs are on time. Supposed to be 7. They got plenty of time to get off. Right? Yeah, but trust them? Who? Firefly? No. Him, I know I don't trust. But how do you know any of the other guys ain't setting their timers and not doing it? I hadn't even thought of that.
Alright, so you'll come to this room here, and this is the first tricky section of the level, and this is a predator area, and there's a jammer signal guy. Now, I don't like the layout of this room, and that's because the lower floor it's really hard to navigate. There's a lot of guys, there's a lot of corners, and there's the jammer signal. But what you can do is right off the bat, you can use your disruptor on those three guys right below you and disable all of their weapons. Then what you're going to want to do is jump to the right here and take this guy out. and then as soon as you take him out, you're going to fling up to a gargoyle and take another guy out. Now, be careful here because you can see that like central tower in the middle of the room, and there's 4 gargoyles on that central tower. Those 4 are set to explode, so if you use them, they're going to explode, and they're just pretty much overall worthless. You can't use them for inverted takedowns or anything. The only thing they're good for is distracting enemies. So you're going to want to stick to the outer gargoyles like you see me on right now. And basically, once you do that inverted takedown, the enemies will know where you are. The good thing about this section is all of the enemies are small enemies. None of them are the heavily armored guys, but you really got to work on getting that jammer signal guy, and that's just going to take a little patience. You got to allow him to come up and make himself available. So basically, don't be stupid here. You're really far off in the game, and you don't want to die now. So just kind of perch on these gargoyles and wait and be patient and plan your moves carefully so that you can take them out one by one. Now you see here I kind of messed up. I flew too close to this guy. He got a shot off on me. So learn from my mistake there and try to fly a little more timidly. Get behind him and do a nice silent takedown instead of being an idiot like me. But anyway, that's one less guy, and the jammer signal guy should eventually make himself visible, and so you can take him out. And then the rest of the section's not that bad. The last guy alive will actually surrender, and so that's one less guy you have to worry about. So like I said, just kind of perch up on these outer gargoyles, and eventually it might take some time, but the enemies will kind of disperse among themselves, and you can use that opportunity to take them out. Now here I kind of missed an inverted takedown. That's because there was that guy that's looking over the ledge and I was afraid he'd see me. So like I said, you just want to be careful, especially if you end up having to waste your smoke pellet like I did. But this is the jammer signal guy, and so once you see him, take the opportunity to take him out, and that'll make your life a lot easier. So as far as the bridge section goes, there's nothing terribly difficult. There's a few predator sections, a few combat sections, and then the boss Firefly at the end. Now I'm gonna point this out now. I'll also say it later, but I actually only died once during this playthrough, and that was during the Firefly boss. Firefly himself is an incredibly easy boss to fight. The problem was there comes a moment at the end where you grapple onto him, and it looks like you're in a cutscene, but you're not actually in a cutscene, and what'll happen is Firefly will turn around to attack you, and you have to spam the counter button, because if you don't, because I wasn't, you'll die, because it's basically like a quick time event, and then, yeah, but remember, if at any point you die, if you can turn off your console quick enough, that death won't matter, and you'll be fine. And so that's actually what I had to do, but because I wasn't expecting to die, I got really worried that I didn't turn off my Xbox quick enough, and that I ruined my whole playthrough this far into the game, because right now we are very close to the end, and you don't want to ruin things from here. But anyway, so yeah, I'll probably leave you for a little bit and let you watch the gameplay. There's going to be some bombs that you have to disarm. These bombs are a little different. There's 3 waves, so each bomb has 3 passcodes to it, and you're timed. And if time expires before you get the passcode, it'll explode and you'll die. So, you know, just be careful, and if time starts getting really low, just restart the checkpoint, because this would be a really stupid and unfortunate way to die. But anyway, just watch the gameplay so that you know what the words are going to be, and then you should be able to figure them out a little bit more easily.
One bomb down, now to find the other 3.
Command, our target hit a gas main with his flamethrower. Fire in the north end.
Damn it. I'm remotely engaging the fire door in that section to protect the hostages. Untie me!
You've been after the bounty on my head all night.
I heard, but I still got a score to settle with you.
I'm giving you the rest of the night off.
Alright, so you'll come to this room here, which involves another Predator section, but this one is incredibly easy. So there's 4 guys in here, and what you're going to want to do as soon as you gain control after this little dialogue is you're going to want to grapple up to the railing right next to these 2 guys, and you can do a nifty little double takedown, and then boom, automatically you only have 2 guys left to worry about. Then what you're going to want to do is crawl up here. The last remaining 2 guys will crawl over, and they will start looking around, and then all you have to do is wait for them to split up and take them each down with a silent takedown. Once you do that, just follow the video, and it will lead you, the gameplay will show you where to go, and you'll have to disarm another bomb, and then there's not much more to worry about until a lot later.
I just saw something! My gun won't shoot!
Bravo 2, this is Command. Report. Source of explosion was an oil truck on the bridge surface. Massive damage. No casualties observed. Copy. Keep me informed.
He sure beat the hell out of those goons. I've heard about him. The criminals want him at the top. Stupid. Why would he do what he just did if he wasn't here to help? If you're so sure about it, why are you whispering?
Shut up! Let's just see what he does.
That must be the fire door Gordon engaged. Gordon, open the fire door in the train depot so I can disarm Firefly's bomb at the north end of the bridge.
Get off this frequency! Now!
Listen, I'm on my way to disarm the bomb at the south end. Have this door open by the time I get back.
You let me do my job, and stay the hell out of my way!
Damn it. Alfred, there's a fire door blocking my progress. I need codes to get past it.
The police should have access to those codes. Perhaps Captain Gordon...
Gordon won't cooperate. I'm heading to get the other bomb. Get those codes to me by the time I'm done.
Right. I'll do my best.
Maintenance personnel, please report to Sector 5.
This is not going to be easy.
Let's see you cops bring this bridge down. You won't even recognize it!
I need to deal with these last 2 bombs before I turn my attention to Firefly.
Wait a minute, there's someone moving around down there. Possible Batman spot, tracking target. Negative. Stay to your assigned patrol. If Firefly spots your target, he can set off his bombs. Roger that.
And keep an eye out for the blueberry while you're at it. Your
Alright, so you'll come to this room here with another bomb in it, and there are quite a lot of guys, and the only thing that makes this section tricky is you have a wide variety of people, and it's a very tight corner situation. So what you're going to want to do is sneak up and take out the guy with the little glow stick, take him out right away, and then you're just going to want to hop around, build up your combo with the little guys, and then anytime you get a takedown, I would use it either on a bunch of little guys with the batarang takedown, or do the instant takedown on the two big guys. Now you also got to be careful here because there are some gun crates in this room, so you can see like these two big guys were going after guns, and that's why I used my instant takedown to disarm one of them right away. And then, you know, either go to work on the big guys, but basically you want to listen out for that gun click, and then as soon as you unlock the electrocutioner's gloves, you're going to want to activate those because that will make this section a ton easier because they cannot block those attacks. So really just try to build up your attack until you get the electrocutioner power, and then you're good to go, and this area becomes no problem at all.
No, don't go crazy.
Only one more bomb to go, on the opposite end of the bridge.
Sir, I have those fire door codes you asked for.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm at the door.
I also thought I'd let you know the hostages you released have escaped. They're telling tales of a hero who saved their lives.
I'm not looking for praise, Alfred.
I figured you'd say that. Would it kill you to lighten?
I want to see the look on the cops' faces when I blow this bridge into Christmas future. He's burning vehicles now. Half the bridge is on fire. Keep your distance. Don't provoke him. The bomb squad is nearly here.
We need to get to that last bomb before Gordon and his men force Firefly's hand.
Alright, so you'll get to this point here, and you'll make your way back to the room where we had the second bomb that we had to disarm, and there's going to be more guys. And this one's really tricky because you start off in an awkward position, and you can see the beam from the sniper rifle there. So I tried to get tricky here and knock this guy out with a propane tank. Now that's risky because the propane tank ended up getting caught on a box and it didn't do anything, and now I had this guy running for me. So luckily though, this is actually not a half bad strategy that you're about to see me do. So basically what I do is I'm going to lure the enemies into this area one by one, and then I'm going to take them out. So first, what I'm going to do is this guy who I just missed with the propane tank, I'm going to pop out here and I'm going to do a silent takedown on him. Then you're going to want to come up here, hop on the railing, and do a ledge takedown on the guy with the sniper rifle. And once he's gone, you're going to want to drop down and kind of retreat back to this safe area. The enemies are going to come check it out, and one of them might see you, so what you're going to want to do is hop in these vents here, and then one of the enemies should kind of approach, and you're going to want to do a takedown on him when he gets close enough. And then once you do that, that was pretty loud, so now the rest of the enemies are going to come check it out. And that's when you're going to want to hop in the vents or do whatever, but basically you're going to want to come back to this doorway where you came from and hide back there. So you see now the enemies are kind of looking around. They're starting to approach. So when they turn around, I'm going to take that chance to hop in this room here. I'm going to disarm one of them and then disarm the other one. but unfortunately it didn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and I really don't know what it is that causes it to work. But so what I did was I threw a sonic batarang so that this guy, he became distracted and started looking in that corner. I was able to do a silent takedown on him, and then his idiot friend ran the other way. He saw me, but that's okay because you can just keep retreating back into this area here and take him out one by one. So is this the cleanest way to do it? Not at all. Is this the coolest way to do it? Not at all. But does this way work? Yes. And at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for. So pretty much just keep going, and pretty soon you're going to approach the Firefly Boss Fight.
Too late.
Alfred, open the fire door.
As you wish, sir. Mayday, mayday, we're going down. Repeat. Anyone have eyes on Air 1? Yes, yes, Command, Air 1 is down, sir. No survivors.
Firefly will pay for this.
He's here somewhere. Just gotta... There he is. Looks like it's gonna be a... Get him, boy! Well, now get there. Finish him off! We gotta beat this thing!
No, Batman. This is how it is.
What are you on?
Think up for me, boy.
Oh, you're so damn fast!
Any last words, Batman?
You ain't gonna get my ass ate.
How do you want to die? In a quick, incinerating flash of an explosion? Or nice, slow burn?
Joker's behind bars. There's no more prize money. You can give up now or I can make you surrender. Your choice.
Don't hate me, Batman.
Alright, so now we are at the Firefly Boss Fight, and this one is so easy it's almost laughable. Basically, what you have to do is you have the glue grenade, and as soon as Firefly lets up, you're going to quick toss a glue grenade at him. Once he's stuck like that, then you're just going to quick toss batarangs at him, and that will lower his health. And you can see just how easy this is. So he stops, he shoots, and then as soon as he stops again, just chuck a glue grenade and get him stuck again. This is really simple. In fact, on my New Game Plus run through, I actually was able to glue grenade him like 3 times in a row before he was ever able to get a shot off. And that all comes down to the timing. But basically what you're going to do here is then you back claw him, you pull him down, you punch him, and that removes a big chunk of his health. And then it's just a matter of rinsing and repeating. So you can see here, he stops, he shoots his gun, you dodge it, and then throw a glue grenade. And that's it. That is how easy this is. Once in a while, he'll throw some fire grenades. You just got to roll out of the way of those. Other than that, though, this is just an incredibly easy boss fight. There's one thing, though, that you have to be careful of. At the end of this boss fight, you're going to grapple onto him. And it's going to look like you're in a cutscene, but you're not. And what's going to happen is you're going to be grabbing onto him, and he's going to be flying through the air trying to shake you off, and he's going to turn around and attack you in midair. And because this is I Am the Night mode, you will not get a counter indicator telling you to counter. And if you miss that counter, you die. And I experienced that the hard way. Luckily, I was able to turn off my Xbox quick enough and reload the file, and everything was fine. But trust me, I mean, you are so close to being done with this game. You do not want to die here.
A bat that can't fly. Too bad.
Don't!
Fly, Batman. You can. 3, 2.
Alright, so after that little cutscene, the gameplay will pick back up, and you basically just have to do a little transition stuff here. So as soon as you gain control of Batman, I don't know if there's actually any way you can die here, but you're gonna want to, be careful nonetheless, and always be vigilant that if it does look like you're gonna die, you can restart the checkpoint. But basically, grapple up here and just shimmy along this beam here, grapple up to this platform as soon as you can, and now you're just gonna start running. Once in a while, he'll fly by like that, and as soon as you see him approach the corner of your screen, just do a simple evade, run across this gap here, and then you're going to want to run under the truck, and you're going to want to do a sliding run under the truck. Be careful, because he will fly across and try to hit you, like right there, but it's really not that hard to dodge. But anyway, you're going to come to this area here, and now it's just a matter of doing the same thing. So throw glue grenades at him until they hit like so, and then chuck your batarangs at him. And you're just going to keep doing this same thing, dodging his grenades, dodging his fire blast, and eventually his health will go down. Like you see right there, I got a glue grenade on him before he could even fire at me. That's how easy this boss fight is. But what's going to happen is pretty soon, not this one, but after this one, the game's going to tell you to press right bumper or R1 on the PlayStation to grapple onto him. And when you do that, as soon as you do that, and as soon as you start flying through the air, you're just going to want to spam the counter button so that you cannot miss that quick time event. Because if you miss that quick time event, you're going to die. And it would be a real shame to die this late in the game, trust me. But anyway, so see here, you'll knock him out one more time, and Batman will say, oh, okay, I guess it's not this time, so excuse me on that one, but you're going to just keep doing the same thing, and then it's going to be on the next one that you grapple onto him to finish the boss fight. So before that happens, I'll just take this chance to say thank you for watching, because after this fight, it's a cutscene and then it's over. Like and subscribe if these videos are helping you out. I really hope they are, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully, if you need my help, or if you're just along for the entertainment and my commentary. But whatever, I just want to thank you for watching, and I really hope these videos are helping you. So Firefly's going to do one last-ditch effort here and throw a bunch of grenades, and now the game's going to prompt you to grapple onto him. So grapple onto him, and then you'll see here. So grapple onto him and start flying through the air, and once that happens, start spamming the counter button, because right here it'll turn to a brief slow-mo section. So right here, start spamming the counter button, make sure you get that counter, and as long as you do, you'll be able to beat the section, no problem. And just keep spamming that button just in case, because really you just want all the insurance you can get right here.
You need a new hobby.
He did it.
You mean the bat? Don't give him too much credit. Something tells me that if you hadn't given the bomb squad the breach order, this bridge would be at the bottom of the river.
Get him out of here.
didn't listen.
I'm not big on taking orders from wanted men.
I'm not big on taking orders from cops. I should have gotten to that last bomb.
Yeah. And I should have given you access to that security door. But between the two of us, we covered it pretty well.